The remainder theorem is something you just need to know that you can use. You don't necessarily have to repeat it back to me, but it's a really cool thing actually. So I'm going to show you the longhand version, the shorthand version, and then tell you how the remainder theorem works. So here we have a function f of x equals 3x to the fourth minus 2x cubed plus 5x squared minus x plus 1. And we want to find f of 3. So we know from way back when that if we want to find f of 3, what that means is I'm going to replace all of the x's with a 3. So I go through and I replace it with a 3. And then I do the math, so this would be 3 times 81 minus 2 times 27 plus 5 times 9 minus 3 plus 1. And then I get to the point where I just want to make sure I'm getting it right. So we've got 3 times 81. That gives me 243 minus 2 times 27 is 54. Plus 45 minus 3 plus 1. And then I go through and I plug this into a calculator, make sure I'm getting it right. I could be mean and tell you no calculator, but I don't think I'll be that mean. Okay, and we get 232. Now, that was a lot of work. There's a lot of places I can make mistakes. Now, here's what's really cool. What if I did synthetic division and I said, okay, here I have 3, negative 2, I'm writing down the coefficients. Okay, and then in the box, I put that number that I had in the bubble, 3. So then I do go through the math. 3 times 3 is 9. Add those together, I get 7. 3 times 7 is 21. Add those together, 26. 3 times 26 is 78. Add those together, I get 77. 3 times 77 is 231. Add those together, I get 232. Now, is there anything about this that you'll notice? And hopefully right now you're saying, hey, that 232 seems familiar. That 232 matches what our problem was when we were trying to find f of 3. So again, what happened was we went through synthetic division, and this spot that the 232 is supposed to be the remainder. But we can also look at it as being whatever f of 3 is. Okay, so let's look at the remainder theorem. The remainder theorem says if you take the function and you divide it by x minus k. Now let's remember, when you divide by x minus k, what you're saying is you're putting k in the box and then you're putting all the coefficients of f of x here. So when we put 3 in the box, it's like we were dividing by x minus 3. Okay, so if you take the function, you divide it by x minus k, meaning put 3 in the box, the remainder is r equals, so the remainder is equal to whatever f of k was. Remember, k was 3. So f of 3 equals the remainder of whatever we got with our synthetic division, which was 232. Okay, so the moral of the story is, if you need to find f of 3, put 3 in the box, do the coefficients, and your answer is going to be whatever that remainder is. Even if it's 0, your answer would be 0 then. So whatever that remainder is going to be the answer to f of 3. All right, and it's that simple and that quick and easy to use.